Oh shit, you guys, I am one bad motherfucker. I am one bad motherfucker. Oh, I'm one greasy motherfucker. But I am one bad motherfucker. So, I'm packing right now for my senior year of college. It's a mess in my room. Whatever, I'm not dealing with this tonight. But I was just admiring myself in the mirror, as one does on a Sunday night at 10:20 p.m. And I was thinking to myself, I wasn't thinking to myself. To be quite honest with you, I was giving imaginary, I was, ha- I was having an imaginary conversation about myself to somebody else. Okay, cat's out of the bag. I'm a crazy bitch. Whatever. Okay. It's a waning gibbous. I can see the moon outside my window. It's a waning gibbous. And I'm on my period, so maybe that's why I was acting a little crazy. Okay. No, actually, this is something I do like every single day of my whole entire life, so I can't even blame it on anything but me. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is, in this imaginary conversation I was having with myself in the mirror, uh, with myself in the mirror about myself. Oh God, literally cooked. Literally cooked. Whatever. I don't care. I was thinking back on my journey. I'm about to be a senior in college. My freshman year of college, one of my classes, spring semester, it was like one of the last ones. The professor asks a question. Mind you, she was like super nice. The class was like super nice, whatever. She asks a question. I thought about raising my hand to answer her. I just thought to raise my hand. I didn't even raise my hand. My heart starts pumping like a dog's leg when you hit its good spot on its belly. Like thumping, 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 thumping. My heart's thumping at the mere thought of raising my hand and getting the question wrong. Thumping. I don't even think I thought about getting the question wrong. It was just like the mere idea. Oh my God, raising my hand and answering a question? I can't do it. Yeah, that was me freshman year in one of my classes. And I remember just that whole interaction. I was like, Anna, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is so stupid. Smack out of it. Slap out of it. Get out of it. I remember thinking this is the most dumbest thing ever. I had basically just like a self-inflicted, like, not panic attack because it wasn't that extreme, but like I just inflicted so much harm on myself at the mere thought of doing something. And I was like, that is so stupid. Why did I just go through that? I literally went through like the 7 stages of grief. Okay? And I remember leaving that class, walking out of there, feeling like a piece of shit. Because I was like, I just let the mere thought, like just raising my hand, speaking, answering a question, gaining attention, having people listen to me, I let that mere thought just consume me completely. And there's like way more stuff I could go into, like caring about caring about other people's opinions, caring about getting the answer wrong. Like there's so many more avenues I could take that, but I'm just giving you a little rundown. Okay, hated that. So you know what I decided to do? I joined public speaking club. And I forced myself. I asked the guy who was running it. I said, "Hey, can I be like this secretary or something?" Like I wanted a board position with the least amount of responsibility, not to like have a good resume builder, but just so that I would be committed to having to show up to each meeting. So I asked for like the stupidest position so that I would have no work to do. Because I wasn't looking for work. I was looking to consistently show up for myself. Well, Then I became the damn president of the club. And you know what else? I also got a job. A job delivering hour-long presentations to freshman students on how to be a good public speaker. And you know what? You know what? It pays the same as a professor rate. I get the faculty rate. I don't really care about the faculty rate. Actually, I like the act of delivering the presentation is more satisfactory. Gives me more satisfaction than like the paycheck does. Obviously the paycheck's nice, but like I get more out of delivering the workshop, whatever. Like that's more of a reward to me almost. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the experience. But my point is, you can do anything, okay? If you suck at something, guess what? You do not have to suck at it, okay? I literally went from not being able to raise my hand in a classroom to delivering hour-long presentations to hundreds of students on how to be a good public speaker. That wasn't even the goal either. The goal was to just improve my speaking and communicating skills. And along the way, I got these amazing opportunities, and all I had to do was ask for them. The job that I get paid the faculty rate, that was such an easy job to get. I saw a flyer on this lady's door, and it was like, want a mentorship? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, because I want to become a better public speaker. Let me email this random woman. Met her. 5 minutes into the conversation. When do you want to start? I didn't even have to do anything to get that job. It was like that easy. That easy. There are so many opportunities like this all around you. You just have to be willing to take action. Who would have thought? Oh my god. Oh, forgive me. But who would have thought? And I know a lot of people are going back to school and starting college, and so I tell you this because you have literally like so many opportunities at your fingertips. You just have to be willing to try, and you have to want to be better in whatever it is. And just by putting yourself out there and trying something new, you gain so much. There's literally nothing to lose by trying. Like if you go to a club fair, right, and you see that they have tryouts for a soccer team or a rowing team, or they're looking for some people in theater or a singing group. Even if you're not qualified for any of those 4 things, go and try out. You have nothing to lose. And you may be like, I'm not gonna make an embarrassment of myself. I'm not gonna make a big fool of myself. Those people will not give a shit. They will not give a shit. They'll actually admire the fact that you were brave enough to do that. And if they make fun of you, you can just flip them the bird. Because who gives a shit? Also, they're not going to remember that moment 5 years down the line. But you know what you're going to remember? That you had the guts to pull up to a rowing tryout with no muscle. Like that's takes balls. Balls that you had. And like that's going to sit with you and have much more of a stronger impact on you than sitting still in your room ever will. So like go out there and try when you're not qualified. Who gives a damn if you're qualified? You'll get a free boat ride on the river for the rowing team, okay? You'll always get something out of it. You'll always get something out of trying. Like you can't fail if you try, because you're always going to get something out of it. You literally cannot fail if you try, because even if you do fail, guess what? You tried in the first place, and that's something worth applauding. You always get something, even if you failed. That's a win. Because you had the courage to even try in the first place. Let that clock. Come on. Come on. God, yeah, but I was just thinking about it. Like, in this, like, makeshift conversation I was having with myself via mirror, I was like, damn. Like, I did that. I literally went from being scared to raise my hand in the classroom to the point where, like, it felt like my heart was going to jump out of my throat, to delivering goddamn presentations on how to be a good public speaker. And you know what? It's only, like, given me more courage to put myself out there publicly. You can't lose if you just are actively trying and looking for different ways to improve yourself. And you never know what opportunities it's going to lead to. Because it's going to lead to some great stuff, okay? So keep trying. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I just felt very passionate. I needed to share this, so do something with my words, please. Please. You won't regret it. All right. Thank you for listening.